So I was making a video for you guys yesterday and I didn't share it yet. um it, I probably will share it at some point, but it's a very vulnerable video, and I just wanted to speak about that because it's quite interesting actually. What happened while I was making that video and how I actually surprised myself, how much it really shocked me to see my own response to speaking about certain things. So in the video, I was talking about how I made two videos actually. I made one about my social anxiety, and I made another one about being bullied in primary school and how it affected me. I was telling a story about that, and what happened was, just to give a little bit of background, like I haven't cried about that since I was about 7 years old, which is around when it started. I went on, I've been bullied quite a bit through my life, like targeted by bullies even in the workplace, but the very sort of, I would say it was quite extreme bullying that I experienced when I was in primary school went on till I got to high school, which was about the age of 12. But then I did have some I guess quite extreme bullying in high school as well, but it wasn't as bad, so I didn't see it that way, because the whole environment had changed and the nature of the bullying had changed. But it's quite interesting because I didn't cry about that. I got very angry about it. I was really angry, and I had a lot of anger about it, and I've always expressed anger about it. I've never expressed any sadness about it. And I was telling this particular story, and as I was making the video, I continued making the video, but I felt really embarrassed, and I will cry. I don't feel embarrassed about crying, but I felt embarrassed that I was crying about that. And I started to cry, and I couldn't speak. I couldn't carry on with the video because I was crying so much. And I did finish the video, but I had to pause for quite a while through the video because it was making me cry to speak about it. And I just found that really interesting that I've not cried about it for such a long time. Basically, I felt that I needed to be more tough, and that was how I dealt with it, by being more tough. And that's also something that I speak about in the video. Yeah, it's just really interesting that I'm 38 years old now, and I'm speaking about something that happened between the ages of 7 and 12. Sorry, my voice isn't very good. My voice isn't very clear. But I was thinking about how it's sorry. I was thinking about how it's affecting my life in general. Things like social anxiety. It affects me in a lot of areas of my life. And I was speaking about sort of, in the video, speaking about sort of early dating experiences and how it affected those, and just one incident in particular that affected my early dating experiences. So yeah, it's quite interesting that it still actually made me cry when I was speaking about it and opening up about it. And but that's quite therapeutic though, because I haven't cried about it, because I don't cry about it, to actually let myself cry about it and see that it does upset me. And it's because I said in the video I've never told the story, and I hadn't told it until I made that video. So it's accessing something that was quite suppressed within me. So I think that was really healing actually. That was really helpful for me. and my voice is annoying me now that I've been drinking a lot of water, but it's still um my throat. That's another thing I noticed with myself, and I think it's kind of social anxiety related. But I sometimes find myself struggling to speak, struggling to use my voice. I have to clear my voice a lot. If I haven't spoken for a while and I try to speak, nothing comes out of my mouth. And I often find my voice in this state. Maybe it's to do with needing a better diet as well. It's probably diet related, but it's also I think throat chakra related, and like opening up my throat chakra. Because I'm not someone who speaks very much. Actually, I'm a very quiet person. I'm always more of a listener. I like listening to people's stories. I really enjoy listening to people, and I only speak if I've got something important to say and important to share. If you see my social media, you might think I'm someone who talks a lot, but if you met me in person, you'd be quite surprised how I don't really communicate as much with people, just unless I have something important to say. So yeah. Although sometimes when things are on my mind, I will tend to communicate them. But yeah, usually, what I contribute to conversation, I will just be like, if I feel like there's something important worth contributing. So yeah. So I just wanted to share that, and just I was wondering if anyone else had similar experiences as well, of like speaking about something from a very young age that you didn't think upset you, like as an adult, and then realizing that actually it still has a huge impact on you, and it's still something that's a big part of your experience, even though it's something that you thought you'd got over and you thought you'd moved past. Sometimes these things come back around and make us realize how we've not healed from it as much as we maybe thought we had.